University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Two more teams of students are about to find out what they know or don't know about pretty much anything. And what's more, they're doing it in full view of millions of taxpayers and in a television studio which surely falls outside anyone's concept of a comfort zone. The idea that there should be a university in York was first mooted in the reign of James I in 1617, and it sprang into being a mere 350 years later, gaining a reputation for the abundance of its wildfowl as much as anything else. Alumni include the comedian Zoe Lyons, the archaeologist and broadcaster Helen Geek, and the writers Helen Dunmore, Graham Swift and Sally Wainwright, representing an unthinkable number of ducks as well as around 18,000 students. And with an average age of 21, let's meet the York team.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm from near Framlingham in Suffolk, and I'm studying English.
Hi, I'm Oscar. I'm from London, and I'm studying music.
This is their captain.
Hiya, I'm Katie. I'm from Cheltenham, and I'm studying natural sciences, specialising in chemistry.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm from Haverhill in Suffolk, and I'm studying history.
Now, King's College London was founded by George IV in 1829. Its alumni include the poet John Keats, the composer Michael Nyman, and the writers Virginia Woolf, Anita Bruckner, and Susan Hill. Tonight's team may well be testing a theory that the bigger the mascot, the more luck it confers on the team. And we'll have the answer to that experiment in just a little under half an hour. Representing around 30,000 students with an average age of 23, let's meet the King's team.
Hi, my name is Simon. I'm from Wallington in London, and I'm studying for a PhD in cardiovascular science.
Hi, I'm Louis. I'm from England and New England, and I'm studying politics, philosophy and law.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm from the Somerset-Wiltshire border, and I'm studying war studies and history.
Hello, my name's Grace. I'm from Bournemouth on the south coast, and I'm in my first year reading medicine.
OK, you all know the rules, so let's not waste any time reciting them again. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. What is the first weather phenomenon to be mentioned in the opening of Eliot's The Wasteland and Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath? In The Merchant of Venice, Portia likens it to the quality of mercy.
King's Triggs.
Rain.
Rain is correct. Your bonuses are on English literature. In each case, the answer is a single word that is also associated with university life. For example, faculty. What is the first word, firstly, of the final chapter of Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre? It precedes I Married Him.
Yeah.
Reader.
Reader is correct. Which character in Joseph Heller's Catch-22, quote, had mediocrity thrust upon him? I only need his surname.
Major.
Major is correct, yes. Give the single word that completes this quotation from Shakespeare's King Lear. I am tied to the stake, and I must stand the what?
Storm.
Related to
With the
university.
university. Oh, right, sorry. Exam.
Test? Yeah.
Test.
It's the course.
Okay.
10 points for this. In which country is the city of Shibam, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with mud brick high-rises that have led to it being called the Manhattan of the Desert? In 2019...
Kings Jackson.
Iraq.
No, you lose 5 points. In 2019, it was reportedly under threat during the civil war between Houthi forces and the Saudi-backed
York
government.
Walker.
Yemen.
Yemen is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on video games that have won the British Academy Games Award for Best Narrative. Name each game from the description. Firstly, an episodic adventure game by Telltale Games, set in the aftermath of a zombie apocalypse. It is based on a series of comic books and has a companion television series.
The Walking Dead?
Correct. A 2D exploration game, secondly, first released in 2017, with a bright, flat art style and zoomorphic characters. The story follows May, a woman returning to her hometown after dropping out of college.
Pass.
That's Night in the Woods. And finally, the 2018 instalment of an action-adventure series that began in 2005. In a departure from earlier games, it is rooted in Norse rather than Greek mythology, although its protagonist remains the Greek god Kratos. I need the series title.
Something like Prince of Persia.
What?
Yeah, Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia?
No, it's God of War. 10 points for this. Meanings of what 7-letter term include a building block of a Chinese character, for example, fire or tree, a molecule with an unpaired valence electron, a root...
King's Triggs.
Element.
No, you lose 5 points. A root in mathematics and a loose political grouping in the 19th century.
York
that included-
Parsons.
Radical?
Radical is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on elements sometimes described as post-transition metals. In each case, identify the element from the description. Firstly, which metal has an acetate known as Goulard's powder and salt of Saturn? The Romans used this compound to sweeten wine.
Was it?
Lead?
Lead is correct. With a melting point of around 100 degrees Celsius, the fusible alloy known as Rose's metal contains lead, tin and 50% of which other post-transition element?
I have no idea. If it's tin, lead, one of the ones around there, maybe...
Iridium.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Iridium?
No, it's bismuth. Which metal in the boron group has an unusually low melting point, liquefying just above room temperature?
Mercury?
No, it's gallium. Now we're going to take a picture round. For your picture starter, you're going to see a position in netball represented by the areas of the court that the player cannot enter, which is shown in red. 10 points if you can name the position.
Kings Jackson.
Centre.
Centre is correct, yes. For your picture bonuses, I want you to identify 3 more netball positions from the areas on the court that the player cannot enter, assuming the direction of shooting indicated by the arrow. I need a specific 2-word answer in each case. First?
We have no idea.
Goal defence.
Goal defence is correct. Secondly?
Something attack.
Attack.
Goal attack.
No, it's wing attack. And finally?
That's goal shooter, isn't it?
Oh, they're attacking, so yeah. Goal attack or goal shoot.
Goal shoot.
Goal shooter is correct, yes. Well done. Right, 10 points for this. After the name of a county in North Carolina, what word originated in a 19th century congressional debate when the member for the county insisted on speaking because he said...
King's Triggs.
Filibuster.
No. Because he said that you lose 5 points, the people of his district expected it. The word is now used generally for political claptrap or nonsense, spoken solely to gain the favour of electors. No one's going to buzz for this? Have a go. No, it's bunkum or bunk. 10 points for this. Answer promptly, giving either of the 2 geological periods that are named after a geographical region outside the United Kingdom and immediately...
Kings Weaver.
Permian.
Permian is one, Jurassic is another. And your bonuses are on words and their obsolete meanings. In each case, give the word from the definition. Firstly, a 13th and early 14th century adverb that meant under one's control, without restraint. It is now a verb meaning to give up or relinquish completely.
Abstain? No.
Abandon.
Yes, good.
Yeah. Abandon.
Abandon is correct. Secondly, originally a term of endearment and familiarity implying friendly admiration, what word now means someone who seeks to harm or intimidate those whom they perceive to be vulnerable or weaker?
Yeah.
Bully.
Bully is correct.
Well done.
Originally meaning affecting the sinews or tendons, and later a sinewy or vigorous person, what adjective now describes a person who is easily agitated or anxious?
Nervous. Yeah, there we go.
Nervous.
Nervous is correct. 10 points for this. The first merit of a painting is to be a feast for the eye. Those are the words of which leading artist of the French Romantic movement? His works include Dante and Virgil in Hell and Liberty Leading the People, marking the...
King's Tricks.
Delacroix.
Delacroix is correct. You get 3 questions on a poison, you'll be pleased to hear, Kings. Obtained from the seeds of the Nux vomica tree, which toxic alkaloid causes the death of Mrs. Inglethorpe in Agatha Christie's novel The Mysterious Affair at Styles?
It could be hemlock.
Hemlock.
No, it's strychnine. Some strychnine-like substance is identified as the cause of death of Bartholomew Sholto in which Sherlock Holmes novel? A poisoned dart is discovered near the victim's ear.
Sign of 4, maybe.
Yes.
Sign of 4.
Yes.
Sign of 4.
The sign of the 4 is correct. And finally, in which novel of 1967 does Colonel Aureliano Buendia survive a lethal dose of strychnine?
Maybe like Love in the Time of Cholera.
I'm sure. Love in the Time of Cholera.
No, it's 100 Years of Solitude.
Okay.
Same author, but never mind. Right, 10 points for this. I need a given name and surname here. Our son's iconic place is an anagram of the name of which prominent astronomer? Born in 1472...
York Picton.
Nicholas Copernicus?
Correct. You get 3 bonuses on diagnostic medical tests, named after 2 US physicians. The Dick test assesses susceptibility to which highly contagious disease, mainly of childhood, and caused by Streptococcus bacteria?
Chickenpox? What do you think? Yeah.
Scarlet fever.
Chickenpox?
No, it's scarlet fever. The TTG immunoglobulin A antibody test is the most common way of screening for which autoimmune digestive disease?
Crohn's disease? Crohn's disease?
No, it's celiac disease. And finally, the short synacthon test measures the ability of which glands to produce cortisol in response to the pituitary hormone ACTH.
Adrenal?
Correct. 10 points for this. After beryllium, which of the alkaline earth metals of the periodic table has the lowest atomic number?
York Parsons.
Magnesium.
Correct. You got there in the end. Right, here are your bonuses. They're on a Danish queen. She reigned in Denmark by inheritance, in Norway by marriage, and in Sweden by election. Those words of the historian Norman Davis describe which Danish queen born in 1353. I need only her regnal name.
Caroline or Marguerite or something like that.
Maybe Caroline. Maybe too modern. Caroline?
Caroline, that's fine.
Caroline?
No, it's Margaret. Secondly, the personal union of crowns founded by Margaret takes its name from which city of southeast Sweden?
Kalmar.
Nominate Walker.
Kalmar.
Kalmar is correct. Crowned at Kalmar in 1397, Margaret's grand-nephew Eric later married Philippa, the daughter of Mary de Bohun. And which English king?
I think she's Philippa of Hainault. I'm trying to think. 13. Edward III.
Yep. Edward III.
No, it was Henry IV. Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of popular